It's raining in Gorilla Tag. Hello guys, today we're going to be doing our first ever long-term video. I'm just going to be doing some Gorilla Tag tutorials. Let's get right into it. First, we're going to be doing running. So I've seen a lot of people run like this. That's just not good, to be honest with you. Two hands as well. You need to try and stay as low to the ground as possible, yeah? And you want to do alternating hands usually. And you're going to stay really low to the ground and pull as hard as you can. A good way to run for beginners is like this. You do this motion with your hands. And you just try and practice that and stay low to the ground. Or you can do this one, where you like to circle. And then once you've done that well, this one I do, reach your hand out all the way, reach forward, flick your wrist on the way back, then this hand flicks back as well, like that. Which is a really good way to run. So, also for running, you want to try and be able to like turn. So what I like to do to practice is just run around doubles. Try and keep your speed. Also try and like learn how to cut like to the side like that, because it's really good for juking people on the ground, like off the tree. Like yeah, that's it for running. Now we're going to go on to one of the best places to learn in Gorilla Tag is doubles. I'm going to teach you 3 different ways to get up, going easy, medium, hard. For the easy, it's called a pinch climb. Put your arms here, grab it, like you're hugging the wall, push down, and then catch it again, like that. And you can slowly get faster at it. What I see a lot of people do is they let go too late, so they fall instead of go up. Then make sure you can get the timing right for letting go. Right, the next way I'm going to show you to go up is using both planks. So you jump with one hand and then land here, and you're going to push to the side, then do the same again with that hand, like that, alternating hands. And what a lot of mistakes that people make is they hit forward, so they go off the wall, and you can either look from side to side, but when you're starting off, I'll recommend just looking straight. Right, there's one more way I'm going to show you to get up, which is a bit more advanced. So you go here, and in Gorilla Tag, your arms aren't actually a thing, so look, my hand's on this side, and it's through here. So you can put your arm through, and then you're going to spin it, like this. I'll show you the motion, like that, and make circles with it, and you're going to pull it into the wall. If your arms aren't long enough, then just don't worry about this one. Then you push, and I'll stick your arm out if I were you, like that. Or you can do both hands, but it doesn't really make a difference. You can do a lot of tricks with this, like you can fling around like that. So like yeah, that's a good one. And then a really common mistake that people make, in my opinion, is when they do it, they also like pinch climbing, they don't let go in time, so they just hit themselves down like that. And you have to keep your arm reached out as far as you can the whole time, because if you're reaching too close, then you won't go up very fast. So look, this is it when it's really close, not very fast, and then when it's out, quite fast. That's it for doubles. Next up, we've got branching. This place right here is called Blender. It's one of the best places to be in to learn branching. There's not really much I can say about branching, but honestly what I did is I just put on some music and just like branched around even, and just like figured out where the branches were and figure out your own routes and stuff. Oh, I'm laggy. But like yeah, so just figure out your own routes and like just get used to where the branches are. But like you can also learn like that. I don't really know what to call it, but like yeah, you can do a hospital flip where you go like that, but I won't teach you that right now. Or you can under branch where you go like this, you hit on the back of the branch, you can go forward easier. Then yeah, one more thing about branching is like I would learn how to scale as well. So you go tree, branch, which I do. I like this tree, so I learned to be honest. Branch, and you go tree, branch, like that. You can pull your arm around the branch, and then you can use your pinch climbing nearer to the top. By the way, one thing is I don't know if many people would actually end up joining, but I normally film all my videos in this code. It's code Tempo, which is my name. So if you would like to see me, then you could join this code, and I might be in it. But yeah, that's it for branching and scaling, I guess. Walls, one of the hardest things, but also the coolest. I would recommend going to these walls right here, which are called death walls. Most people learn. For some reason I learned over there, but yeah. So the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to wall climb. You're going to put your hands like that and lean kind of like diagonally towards the wall. You're going to be like Frozone, you see in The Incredibles. You're going to flick down into the side like that. And I'll recommend looking up, and you just go from side to side and twist your body. You don't need to move your feet, but just twist your body and try and stay a little bit like closer to the crack. You know what I mean? Like there. But then when you get better, you can go a little bit further away, and it's alright. How I do wall climbing is I can do it quite this fast way, and I reach up as far as I can and then do circles like that. It looks really weird, but it's quite fast. Like that. I'm just not very good today, I just can't get to the top, but like, yeah. Next for walls, we're going to be doing wall running. You angle your hand slightly diagonally like that. You're going to put it on the wall. You push down. Down and forward, like diagonally. Yep. And you're going to try, it's just a lot of practice, to be honest. And then to turn, you want to flick 180 like in real life. And put your hand back on the wall on this side. Oh, by the way, your hand will stick to the wall for a second. For like a second, but so like, if I go here and I turn, I'll stay on the wall for a bit. So yeah. There's two more things I want to teach you about walls. Next up is the slippery walls. So you can see, I do not stick on these, I just fall down. What you can do to get onto these is quite hard. You just need to hit really hard, and to turn is a safe. So like, yeah. And then you can also get up to them, called the red walls, and you can hit off and fling. That was not a very good one, but it's called a slip slap. But one more thing I'm going to teach you is called Lucio. I do it the easy way, but like, there's different ways to do it. I make a triangle with my hands, then put my wrist down a bit. You're going to lean your head to the side, and you're going to do this motion on the wall. And it's like that. It just takes a lot of practice and you'll get quite good at it. You can also, it's another way to do a slip slap or get on slippery walls. That's quite helpful. You can like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video, and don't forget, you can use code TEMPO if you want to try and meet me. But yeah, see you guys.